Alright, alright. Should be... Are you... Hang on. Are you... If you're gonna do that, you go in another room, so I'm gonna be streaming here. Well, I am streaming here. My stream is just titled, I'm getting really tired of Sans, because I really am. I'm getting so sick of this. I just want to end this. I just want to stab. I just want to stab. Okay. I'm gonna do some Sans for the millionth time. And I'm getting so sick of this. But I'm not giving up now, because I'm not a wuss. I'm not a wuss. So I'm not going to quit. Even if I'm really getting tired of this guy. Like I said last Sans stream, I'm going to be doing an alternating schedule for these. Just because it's so exhausting. Like, I don't know why it's so mentally exhausting to do the same thing over and over again, but it just is. So I feel like one of my ears has stopped working, which is unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is. So I can only hear Megalovania in one ear. It's not my headphones. My headphones are fine. It's my ear has been giving me trouble. I'm just a mess. A human mess. Welcome to therapy. It's group therapy. Me and all my viewers, it's group therapy with no therapist. That's what this is. Well, I force myself to suffer. The hands of a stupid pun-making skeleton that I never liked in the first place. I said skeleton. There was distinctly a K in there. This, You know, if I had, like, slightly more relaxed parents, I would just say, screw it! I'm gonna do a stream where I just stream until I beat Sans. Or until I have to go to bed. Or until I decide to go to sleep. But, my parents would never let me do that, and so I have to resort to hours. Just 1 hour. No, I said stream! It's not my fault that my enunciation doesn't come across very well when I'm half focused on Sans. Wish I could beat Sans by screaming. That would be so helpful. At least I haven't actually yelled doing this. I yelled during the Stall Nightmare stream, but I have not yelled while doing this, and I am proud of myself. I've not lost my temper once. A stream where a skeleton makes jokes while beating me in the boss fight. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing here. You should be making my stream titles, sir. I don't lose my crap very easily, so unless it's stall or like homophobia, I don't get mad very easily. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah. Today I decided to be smart and bring a blanket on my stream. Cause I don't like wearing, like, I always end up, if I start wearing a if I start my stream while wearing a jacket, I always take the jacket off. But then I'm kind of cold. I'm like always in that little gray area where I'm cold and also hot at the same time. And so I finally decided to just bring a blanket. Like a smart person, like I'm supposed to be. Yes, I am supposed to be smart. I can do school well, but I'm dumb. Doing school from home has just zapped all of my brain cells. Smart. Like seriously, it took me a week to answer a simple question. I'm like, And this morning, I was trying to record a music thing, and it wasn't working, and I was getting so frustrated. And then I realized that I play percussion and I didn't have it on the percussion setting, and that's why it wasn't working. I've been struggling with this all week. Okay, maybe I am smart, but I'm not very observant. I'm blind. I'm deaf in one ear. Often deaf in one ear. Not always, but often. I don't work properly. In no situation do I ever function correctly. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, group therapy. I am just so tired of this skeleton man. I do not like him. I have never liked him. Go back and find clips from my like Undertale pacifist VODs where I say that I do not like Sans. I have never liked him. And I'm just growing to hate him at this point. Stupid grin. Is Undertale Genocide making me want to kill Sans more and more? Yes. I am not going to be upset when I finally kill this guy. Yes. It'll be a sweet victory. I'll be triumphant, and then I'll cry, because the lines at the end of this battle do not have business being as sad as they are. Though I maybe just be so tired from trying to beat Sans that I'd have no emotions left. I'm just like, eh. I agree that it is HE double hockey sticks, and I am sorry for ruining Sans for you. It's your fault that you've been here for so many streams. You know, it's your fault for being supportive of me. I still have no idea how you have enough free time to be here for, like, every stream. And you still feel bad when you have to leave, and I'm like, Oddly enough, I'm sick of this fight, but I'm still not sick of Megalovania. Sometimes when I'm, like, out taking walks and stuff, I voluntarily listen to Megalovania. Like, it's just not an annoying song. You have no life. I can't even comprehend people that do not have a life. My parents forced me to have a life, so, like, I am legally not allowed to spend all day on the computer. Even when we are not allowed to leave the house. I just, like, I bake. I play games with my family. I draw on paper. That kind of thing. Because I have parental units. And honestly, like, it is not healthy to spend many hours a day on the computer, so even if I do get somewhat frustrated by it, I do agree that I should not spend 12 hours on my computer. Especially now that it's mandatory for me to spend a certain amount of time on my computer due to school. Yeah. Oh, my last Sans stream I was making truffles with my sister. They turned out really good. We ate all of them in like 2 days. There are none left. I want to make more. I don't know how to avoid this one. No, 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 no. I wasn't able to catch up on the chat while I was talking through all of that, so I have no context to any of the last 4 messages that were sent. Other than ACK, because I know that was me dying. I really want a webcam, so I can show off other parts of my setup that are not just this small square. Because I have a whole art wall back here. It's very cool. Like, stuff all over here. Oh. Yeah, honestly, if I tried to be on the computer for 12 hours, I would, like, either get sick or my eyes would hurt so much that I would probably, I think the longest I've ever spent on a computer consecutively is probably, like, 4 or 5 hours, maybe? Like, there comes a point where I just can't handle it. I'm like, I still have, I have things that I could do on the computer, but my eyes hurt. My eyes can't take it. Or I'm just so tired. What are you talking about? Like, I do other things in between. I take a lot of walks. Like, a lot of walks. Too many walks. Like, even when I'm doing productive things on my computer, it just becomes too much at a certain point. I have, like, stuff to study voluntarily. My sister and I are studying Hamlet. Not Hamlet, Macbeth. My mother is an English teacher, so we're learning Macbeth. Oh crap! No, I thought it was a different attack and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I've missed like 2 assignments since homeschool started. Maybe just 1. I don't remember. I've been trying to get everything turned in. They're not all completed to the best of my ability because I'm at home and I don't want to. But I have gotten most of them done. People always think- people also think it's crazy that people also think it's crazy that I have a normal sleep schedule. Hamlet, I've never actually seen Hamlet. I've like I've read versions of it before, but I've never actually seen it. I don't understand how other people don't have a regulated sleep schedule. Like, I understand people who are old enough to, like, who live on their own and that kind of thing, but, like, I do not understand how you are up until 3 a.m. every day. Unless you wake up at, like, dinner time? I'm so confused. Like, it's great, because then we can actually talk, because our time zones are, like, backwards. But also, how? You wake up at 6 p.m. That's like unfathomable to me. Oh, you just said you woke up at 6. You get 5 hours of sleep. That's, why? Why would you do that to yourself? You go to sleep at 6. Okay. 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.? You wake up at noon. Oh no, I missed. But like, it's not just you. Oh, you go to sleep at 6 and wake up at noon. Alright. It's not just you, it's like everyone I know on the internet has a crazy sleep schedule. And people will be like, people will come onto servers that I'm on and be like, oh yeah, it's 1 a.m. Like, I've stayed up until 1 a.m. again. It's been consistently for like the last 5 days, been up at 1 a.m. and I'm like, hey, like, I can't fathom people who get up at like 1 a.m. and actually like go online instead of trying to go back to sleep. Like, that's something I've never done. Except maybe like one time when I was 10. Not 10. I didn't have a phone when I was 10. I don't know, like grade 6? I don't even remember. That's how long ago it was. That's not... Okay, there's a difference between waking up in the middle of the night and waking up in the middle of the night and there's a difference between waking up in the middle of the night and getting up in the middle of the night. Because I wake up in the middle of the night all the time. But people who actually get up in the middle of the night are crazy people. If I woke up at like 2 a.m. and wanted to go online, I would have to navigate like half of my house. It would be a trip. I'd probably make so much noise. I'm not exactly the most quiet walker. I heard my mom laugh when I said that. I am notorious in my house for stomping around. I've been making an effort to walk quieter. More quietly. But you know something's bad when your parents come up to you and be like, "Sweetie, you need to walk more quietly." My sister tells me that when I'm walking around and she's in the basement, she can, like, I am shaking the floor. How do you blame me? It's not my fault that I don't have my phone in my room. Though I don't argue about it. What? My mother said if I did argue about it, I wouldn't win, so... There you have it. That's the evidence. Oh, you blame me for your horrible sleep schedule. No, that's still your fault. We could communicate like normal people, and I send one message when I'm awake, and then you reply when you're awake. That's how normal people who live in different time zones chat, instead of, you know, adjusting your entire sleep schedule so that you're awake at the same time as me. But that's boring. Life needs to be a little boring sometimes. Also, what was the how about? I missed it. You know, I was complaining about this stream at first, but now I've got off onto a tangent and I'm enjoying it. I'm not even focusing on beating Sans right now. Honestly, I do my best runs when I'm just talking about nonsense. If I adjusted my sleep schedule for talking with people, I wouldn't have to, because X already changed their sleep schedule. That was a joke. If I changed my sleep schedule to talk to people, I'd probably just be awake all the time. Because I have friends in so many different varying time zones. Will you send it by Raven? Can use some fancy wax seals. I think there's a letter opener knife somewhere in my house. Use that. Be extra fancy. It's a shame that carrier pigeons are extinct. That was cool. I wish we still sent messages by birds. That's just... the aesthetic is just cool. Can I keep the raven? I want a raven. They're beautiful. I love birds. Gestures to my profile picture and entire aesthetic. I love birds. Gonna name the raven Cyrus. Cause I'm trash. I wasn't even looking at the messages. Oh my gosh, now I'm torn. Now I love Nightcloud. Both as a name and a character. Alright, we name the Raven Nightcloud, and then we get a crow and we name it Cyrus. Ah, so close. I still can't remember what the difference between a raven and a crow is. I know there is a difference, and I used to know what it was. But I have forgotten. It can be NPCs for a murder mystery wedding. I thought it was a masquerade! Oh, we're doing like a medieval masquerade. Yeah, ravens are bigger. Also, ravens are more of... No, ravens eat more meat than crows do. That's so complicated, and I stan. Both the crow-raven thing and the the medieval masquerade murder mystery wedding. That's a lot of M's. Can we just call it the quadruple M wedding? Yeah, I prefer the name Raven over Crow. But Crow is also very cool. They're both cool names. I was gonna say something else and I don't know what it was. Oh, this is like the sheep versus goat discourse. First you have to train the ravens to do that. That's complicated. The sheep versus goat discourse. Just like the difference between a sheep and a goat. Because it's complicated. And they look very similar. And it's mostly in like the SMP Live fandom. Where everyone is... They're like literally people have discourse over whether J Schlatt's icon is a sheep or a goat. And every time I'm like, we literally, there's no way to tell. There's literally no way to tell. Because the main differences between a sheep and a goat are the ears and the tail. We can't see either of those. So it's like, we can't decide. We just have to take Schlatt's word for it. Stop being fancy. But like there was a whole segment on a quiz show that I like. That was about telling the difference between a sheep and a goat. And saying that they're the same creature bred for different uses, that's too complicated. That's too complicated and logical. Let the people fight. Look, if we have discourse over stupid things, then we won't have discourse over serious things. That's how it works. We let the sheep-goat thing keep going. Then everyone will be too focused on the sheep-goat thing and not have time to focus on anything that's actually serious. Is water wet? Well, that's like saying is, no, water is not wet. Because wet is like a state that water makes something. It's... Stop making me fight your battles for you. You made me do this yesterday with the checkers thing. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I have 1 HP. I didn't notice. Oh, I was so close. Yesterday was the checkers thing. Now it's is water wet? Get your own evidence. Stop making... Wait, why am I the highest... Why is it that if I say something, you expect that everyone else will just accept it as fact? I've just realized this. You've come to me as like the highest power on arguments, even though I am proven to be stupid. How many exclamation points are there on that no? Like 11? 15? Like on the checkers thing I asked my dad. It was like I asked my dad and then I googled it. It wasn't like it wasn't like I could it wasn't like I know the answers. Ooh, that's a fancy spelling of Raven, and I love it. Yes, on this stream we talk about corvids, not COVID. Yes, corvids are superior. Like, 3 days into this whole mess, I went on a walk, and I actually saw, I don't know if it was a crow or a raven. I think it was a crow. In a tree, and I took a picture of it. I don't think I have the picture anymore, but I captioned it something like, corvid spotted during COVID. I thought I was very funny. No, I do not have any corvids, but I do have a worm on a string. This is Mr. Joko. I have another one upstairs named Cooper. He's a worm on a string. I don't have much else to say about him other than he is a worm on a string. And that I tried to buy more of these, and I went on like a full afternoon hunt with a friend of mine, and we could not find anywhere that sold worms on a string. So that was sad, so I only have 2. I have a friend who's absolutely obsessed with worms on a string. She has a whole Instagram page for her worms on a string. It's great. They all has funny names. Like I think one's named like Mr. Wigglesworth or something. Homophobia. Not being able to buy worms on a string is homophobia. That's okay. That's great. Oh, that's actually that took me by surprise, and therefore it's funny. Go away. Sorry, there was a notification. Whoa, what just happened? Streamlabs just Streamlabs just decided that you're stupid and deleted all your messages. I think it's because you're saying homophobia. I think that's what happened. Hang on, I think it decided to cancel you because you said a naughty word, bad word. I'm gonna turn that off. There we go. It's gone now. It's not gonna do that. That was bad. I've been a Twitch streamer for like less than half a year and I've already been cancelled. That's a joke, by the way. It was a joke cancel from a friend. Because I made fun of myself. I made a joke about like stealing a human's skin or something and got called out for it. Streamlabs has no power anymore. I turned it off. Yeah, I don't even remember who did that. I think it was from one of the first Sand streams, excuse me. Which proves it how long I've been doing this. Or it might have been from Pacifist, I don't remember. Streamlabs just like slammed the ban hammer on you. Mom? Could you pass me that Kleenex box? I'm kind of stuck. It's the thing about my setup, like, it's hard to get out. Thank you. You're awesome. Love you. How's your program going? Well? How's your program going? Oh, I'm not working on it. Oh, okay. I'm just staying on my computer. It's not a stain. I could probably clean it off, but I keep forgetting about it. I looked at the chat on my desktop display, and it said that it deleted 82 messages from you. I'm just like, jeez. Probably thought you were doing spam or something. Not doing spam. Spamming. You're clingy. Oh, there we go. The most unenthusiastic scream. I'm just... You know, one of my favorite vines is the AA, AAA batteries. Whatever it is. AA, AAA, quadruple A batteries, I think? Are the batteries? But yeah. But every time I see a pack of batteries, me and my sister are just like, Expos monkey. I have successfully made my chat yell. The power of vines. The power of vines compels you. There's another vine. I tried to make a Vine compilation once and gave up very quickly. I also like, you have been stopped. That's a good Vine. No, because I don't want to. Stop. No off-topic questions. No off-topic questions. You have been stopped. You're gonna turn off the emojis. Okay. There was a third person here for like 10 seconds, and I don't know who they were or where they went. It was Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Can I like hire you to make my stream titles? I don't know. Go in your settings. Just like mess around with your settings until you figure it out, or Google it. With your weird backwards Google. Anytime you send screenshots of your computer, I always get like a headache. Not literally. I mean like it just boggles my brain. Everything is backwards and it looks funny. I'm sorry for insulting your backwards Google. Backwards Google, that's just Yahoo! Oh. I don't mean like the opposite of Google, I mean like Google it's like on the opposite side of the screen. Everything is right aligned. I think the only things I've seen are screenshots of Google and of Twitter from you that are backwards. Not backwards, opposite aligned, and they look funny. El Goog. Google backwards is suddenly Spanish. El Goog. There's no way to disable them? There's probably a way to turn it off. Just, you have to believe. Through the power of determination and friendship, you will turn the stupid auto emojis off. Reddit said no. Oh, well, Reddit is always the, Reddit is omnipotent, and so therefore that is the final nail in the casket. It was definitely sarcasm. There was a /s at the end of that sentence. I'm dead. I have perished. What? What is it? Why are you yelling at me? New Schlatt U2s? Cool. I'm still waiting for my Wilbur set. It's supposed to deliver like a month ago, but because of gestures to everything, it's late, but I'm hoping it arrives soon because a couple of my friends got theirs. I was so upset when I missed the first Schlatt U2s, so it sold out so fast. What does the new Schlatt U2s look like? Sans Guns meme cannons. They do already have a name, but I vote for renaming the Gaster Blasters to meme cannons. Though Gaster Blaster does rhyme, and so is very satisfying to say. That was terrible. I don't understand how this lazy skeleton is the hardest boss in the entire game. I don't... Like, can we get a cooler boss, please? And the Undying feels like it was ages ago. It was like 2 months. I've been doing this for so long. Four months. I've been playing this game for 4 months. Because I got it at the end of December. And so, playing this game for 4 months. And in that time I have done all of Pacifist and most of Genocide. And rammed my head against trying to do Sans for like 10 hours. I'm uploading all my VODs, so I will be able to count and figure out exactly how long I've spent doing this soon. Though there's actually an extra hour of footage that is missing. Because I did one 45-minute stream and another 25-minute stream. that did not make it to VODs because I just don't like the 45-minute one I barely said a word and the 25-minute one is just so short. Like nothing happened, I made no progress. So that's an extra hour of footage that will be in the void. Gone. Only I will remember it. And possibly X, because X may have been there, I don't even remember. Gone. Vanished. Well, if you don't remember, then it's just me. I'm the only person that remembers those streams. Now that you keep saying it, X is a weird thing to say. I know! That's what I said when you corrected my pronunciation. I was like, it's so inconvenient to say. XP is a lot better. XP is easy to say, it's a word that already exists. Too much knowledge. Yes, what's the cat meme with the cat and like the flower on its head and looks like it's seeing the wonders of the universe? Yes, expired. So it's exp. And it's just like the P is so inconvenient. Can't you go by X? Can you go by X, please? It would be so much nicer. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be starting a solo Minecraft series. And I am debating what to call it. But I'm thinking Side as Minecraft would be really funny. You're not that angsty to call- You're not angsty enough to call yourself X. You need like- in order to call yourself X, you need like side-swept black hair with like highlights and like creepy or weird what is it? What are they called? Contact lenses and like ear piercings. Side as Minecraft. Yeah, I that's probably what I'm at least be titling the first stream. Just because I think it's so funny. Just stealing other YouTubers' brands for stream titles. Because I have, I actually have two friends that go by Sky. Two different friends who have both been on streams with me in the past. It's like when on my VODs, I have to literally clarify which Sky the stream was with. Granted, Sky number 2 was only on one stream. Well, Sky number 1 actually had a Minecraft series with me, but Sky and Sky 32? Oh, Sky number 2. It's like Sky / Lunar Eclipse and Sky and just Sky. I thought you were trying to make a Blink-182 reference, but then I read it again and I was like, wait, no, that says 32. Are you saying whomst to Blink-182? It's a band. Band. You just said that. I always get them mixed up with another band. Third Eye Blind, I think. Not even sure if their music is similar at all. I get them mixed up for some reason. They're not, I don't think they're that obscure. Like, I think they were definitely, like... Like, Blink 182, I may be... Dad! I will ask my dad in 5 seconds whether or not... My dad's a music expert, he'll know. Yes, I have a query. Is Blink 182 an obscure band?
No, they're quite big. They're obscure now to your generation.
Yeah.
If they just released a new album, it's actually pretty good.
Alright. My dad says that they were very popular a couple... I have a query, yes! About 20 years ago? Yeah. And also that they just released a new album, which is interesting. I don't even know what you're trying to say in that sentence. Could you actually hear my dad? Was my microphone picking it up, or no? Authoritative? There's a U in authoritative. You put a U where there's supposed to be an O, and the U goes after the A. I just wasn't sure if my microphone actually picks up other people that are in the room. I've never been able to actually look at my sound levels while someone else is talking. Hang on, I am not sure how right I am. It was, hang on, I cannot type authoritative. There we go. That's how you spell authoritative. Also, I'm not the grammar police. I would do that to nobody else. I just know you're not gonna attack me. 'Cause you're nice like that. No, Hang on. I'm pretty sure authoritative and authoritative are different words. Oh. Authoritative doesn't exist. Authoritative is not a word. It's authoritative. Siren noises, grammar police. You didn't say authoritative. You didn't say authoritative in the first place. You said authoritative, and so like I was sure that it was wrong, but I couldn't figure out why it was wrong. So I attempted to just spell it correctly, and then we got onto the authoritative, which I don't like that. Authoritative. That sound. What? Authoritative! I'm saying it wrong! I'm being yelled at. authoritative. That makes so much more sense. Look, I can write, I can't speak. Okay, I need to get rid of this blanket. Bye-bye. What doesn't? I was too distracted by throwing the blanket away. So, I'm wearing my Tall Star shirt today. Because it's Warrior Cats. I can't have an entire stream where I do not mention Warrior Cats. Just can't. Can't. Yeet the blanket. Well, authoritative is 89% easier to say than authoritative. See, I do things like this, and then you tell me I'm not stupid. Okay, now I'm laughing at myself. And there you have it. We have decided that grammar is stupid. And yet, you should never forget the Oxford comma. Give me a list of reasons why I shouldn't use the Oxford comma. Grammar is fine as long as it looks fancy. I mean, like, the golden rule of writing is if you can do it, it's fine. Or no, if you can pull it off, it's fine. Grammar is a social construct. I mean, you're not wrong, but also it would really annoy me if society collectively stopped using grammar. Like, I don't mean like just online, because that's already happened. But I mean like in general, like in papers and newspapers and articles and that kind of thing. That would be the worst thing. Everything is written like a 2015 lowercase slash fic. This is a slightly different topic, but the one thing I don't like about lowercase fanfiction, because that is a fanfiction trend, using lowercase. The one thing I don't like about lowercase fanfiction is that because there are no capitals, A, it's difficult to tell what someone's name is, especially when the names are weird. Or just like words. But also the sentences, like, after reading it for a little while, the sentences just all look like they blend together because there's no capitals to start sentences. And so it's hard to figure out, or it's just hard to process the difference between one sentence and the next. Woo! Lowercase fics do have a good vibe, chill vibe, most of the time, but I find it difficult to read them, so I avoid them where possible. Like sometimes I'll see a really good thing and I'll be like, oh, that sounds really interesting, and I'll read it even though it's in lowercase, but I'm not gonna like force myself to read a lowercase fic if it's not, like, it has to have a certain amount of intrigue in order to make me ignore the fact that it's in lowercase. Oh, I'm not gonna survive. Definitely not. Let's cancel Undertale Sans. First, it's Sans Undertale. And, yes, please. Can we please? If we cancel him, can I skip the boss battle? I'll just go straight to the end. Slam the ban hammer on Sans Undertale. I take some pleasure in the fact that in canon he just sits here and not dies, but he just sits here and is unable to do anything else while this battle's going on. Because I'm playing a video game, I can do other things, but in canon he's just stuck here. The stream where I cancel Sans Undertale. That's what I'm calling the next one. Can I steal that and call the next stream the stream where I cancel Sans Undertale? Because I actually love that. That's really funny to me. Thank you. If anyone comments on it, I will say that Hollow Wolf 5 came up with it. Thank you, Hollow Wolf 5 for the follow. This will be the last run because we've been at this for like an hour and 15 minutes, and I usually only go for an hour. So you guys got an extra 15 minutes. But I will be back at this on Monday. So take weekends off. Boink, marry, kill. Do you mean... Boink, marry, kill, Oakstar, Sands, and Darktail. Kill Sands. Marry marry Darktail, and... actually, no. Marry Oakstar. Boink Darktail. Because... Darktail would make a terrible husband. But at least Oakstar isn't actually that bad. Like, he's not as bad as Darkstar, so... He's only Tiger Star's, like, grandfather or something. It's not really that bad. As soon as you followed, your internet died and had to refresh your Twitch. I am a curse. I destroy all internet. Maybe that's the reason my mother has consistent internet problems, because I am a fiend demon. Anyway. Darkstar. Darkstar and Darktail are not the same person. Darkstar is the River Clan leader from the same book as Oakstar. Why are we talking about warrior cats? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. I will be back on Monday, because I take the weekends off like a sane person. And just... So, thank you everybody for coming. Wait, are you making me do another one with Broken Star, Darktail, and Maple Shade? Because I'm in the middle of my outro. Thank you everybody for coming to my stream. Alright. Kill Broken Star. Kill Broken Star. Blink Darktail again. And marry Maple Shade, because Maple Shade isn't that bad as long as you don't break up with her. Thank you everybody for coming to my stream. Thank you everybody for coming to my stream. I've done this like 4 times now because I keep getting interrupted or saying it wrong. I will see you guys on Monday. Bye!